All right, guys, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for another crazy day here in the markets. We got a couple of stocks that are moving, and so I'll write up the watch list. If you're tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, remember to keep the disclaimer in mind, all right? Remember that day trading is risky business and that you got to take it slow. You got to take it slow. Yeah, Lewis, what happened with the merch is that last year December I was partnering with this company, and honestly everything was like ready to go. All I had to do was some quality testing, and that would have been it. But the quality after receiving a bunch of stuff, like the quality was pretty bad. A couple of things were good, like this mug for example. This was like pretty good, but the book, I have a book bag too. Like there's some good stuff that came out of it, but then everything else, is this the right one? Oh crap, this is not the right one. Jeez. Yeah, it's over here. There's some good things that came out of it, and then here you go. Big beautiful Relentless backpack. This is actually a pretty nice bag, but we have to pull the plug. Sadly, we had to pull the plug. My traveling trading station is actually in there. But yeah, so maybe for this upcoming December we'll do something with a different company. Okay, watch list. How are we looking? How are we doing? There's GNPX from yesterday, continuation. There's HYZN. There's TCBP. There's HIHO. Those are my top three: GNPX, HYZN, and TCBP. There are going to be some sub $1 stocks, which I don't have on the watch list here initially. But if we go throughout the day and these stocks sell off, then I'll rescan and then maybe trade something lower price. ENSC was just mentioned there. Come on, Nvidia, break this level of 40. Yeah, ENSC looks pretty decent here too for sub $1, up 170%. You know what? Let's just go ahead and add it to the list here. And this name sounds familiar. But anyhows, GNPX, let me get my trend lines going here. Pre-market highs clocking in at 79. Pre-market lows clocking in at $3. So not bad. We got $3.79 for highs, $3 for lows. As of recent, we've been in a bit of an uptrend, and the low of this level has been $3.30. The high has been $3.60. Kind of a bit of a range right here in the last couple of minutes. So we'll see how this does into the open. There's room to 473, the 200 EMA on the daily. That will definitely be a good target if this thing happens to open up some more and give us another good day of trading. It definitely was strong yesterday. I ended the live stream, like, I think I was red like 700 or something. This stock brought me back to green yesterday, and then we also had, I think, something else, a sub $1 stock. That one though, we made 1K on this one. The other one we made 500 and then gave it back. So that wasn't too good, but GNPX was, it was doing its thing. We had a couple of halts, and it did all right. It did all right coming up in this area here around 11 a.m. We were in the chat room hanging out, trading. So we'll see how it does today. That alarm right there was my screen recording, so I'll go ahead and make sure that that's turned on. For the MMU students, it's mandatory. For the broader community, we do recommend you guys doing it. It might seem like it's, not all that, but when you can go back and really watch over the day, You can learn a lot. So moving on to the next stock, GNPX up 127% with 42 million shares of volume. Moving on to HYZN, which is up 74% with 17 million shares of volume. High point for the pre-market high, 430. The low of the actual pullback is all the way down to 287. I'm going to watch, though, the more recent low here, 317. We had a midpoint up at 402. So VWAP at 55. Can we get back over VWAP and slowly make our way up to there, 75, 80, perhaps break a 4? But I do like the pattern here, right? It seems like a pretty big ABCD, and there's already a higher low that's happened. So lows were 87. It pushed up, it came back down. Lows are now 36. I could see some people taking this like into the opening range, somewhere like, you know, in here, and then stop at the lows. Not an awful trade idea. What's the difference there? 80, was that like 7? Let's see, 36 to 87. I mean, well, it's kind of a big range, but depending on how it opens up, if it pulls back some more first and then maybe curls up. But this level definitely could be utilized as risk. Daily chart, HYZN. $538 seems like the next level. Yeah, 538. There are some candlesticks. I think I'm gonna watch 538 though. It seems like the most obvious level. There's also 820. This is back in August 9th. Candles with like higher volume and like topping wicks. So HYZN looks decent. Moving on to TCBP. Only up 40% TCBP. Maybe I don't watch this one. Alright, maybe I'll pull up the cheaper stock here. ENSC. Alright, I'll put ENSC up here, the third stock. TCBP not as strong as I would like. ENSC. Bring down this volume here. Alright, ENSC, high of 64.01. Low of this recent pullback, we got 51. Let's see the daily chart. We got the 200 EMA at 85.65. We traded this stock recently, just a few weeks ago, back in August 27th. It went from about 50 cents up to almost $1 or over $1, something close. It did pretty well. So being that it's up today, do we have what it takes to at least get to the 200 EMA? We know that we're in a bit of a stronger market. We're seeing a lot of aggression on stocks. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this thing keeps going here after some consolidation, maybe a little bit more pullback. Maybe we see 85 cents by 11 a.m., right? It's possible. It's not guaranteed, but I think possible in this type of market that we're in, where we're seeing exaggerated moves and big breakouts. So ENSC, we'll see how this one does. And I think those are going to be like top 3 here. So with a minute to go coming into the open, it's another day to be disciplined, another day to be patient. And, you know, let's trade to the best of our abilities. I'm going to be taking it slow into the open again, similar to yesterday. And if possible, can I avoid any sort of scratch trades? My share size looks good. It's set. And let's see what we get here. We got about 30 seconds to market open. We got to let the discipline compound, like compounding interest. All the things from yesterday's trading, the prior sessions, let's continue to try and implement them to have that better outcome. 3 seconds to the opening bell. You know what's interesting is that the volume is not like how it was before the open, like last month or two. So GNPX, okay, not bad. Can we sustain? I'm gonna try to dip, small size. So far it's bouncing, which is good. It's gonna turn out to be a pretty decent trade. There was a seller here. $65 the highest. It seems like we're seeing a little bit of resistance here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Full retracement. Full retracement back down at the 20s. Don't tell me the scanner's messed up. Why does it keep calling out something? GNPX. Waiting. I do like ENSC here as well. It looks like we could maybe get a 1-minute candle to make the new high. Over 59. Although it has range though, right? From 51 to 59. Jeez. GNXP recovering from that big drop. It has massive range here. 20s to 65. The question is right now, how many times more is this gonna work? That's already like twice it did that, right? Or maybe even 3 times. If we come down again, does it just sell off? We gotta be careful of the sell off the next time. So honestly, it's better if it just goes here and gets to 75.80 and pulls away. I think could be a little bit better. There's some small sellers. And it's back down. Oh, can we hold? Are we holding? Nope, it's not holding. Back down. That was close though. It got to 70. Well, it's still here, so we didn't sell off all the way. Can we get the retest of 65 here eventually? Two. It doesn't seem like it want to go all the way down this time, so I'm trying a couple trades in this area here. We got a big bid behind us. We're gonna see something. Uh, jeez. That was like lightning, right? How fast that drop was. It got through 70, it got through the sellers, but still didn't pull away. Don't you do it. Ah, it's gonna do it. Come on. Well, hold on, still here. I like high 60s. Taking 65, tight stop. Oh, there's a seller. 40,000 shares, 68. Man, I tell you, these stocks. 33,000 shares of that order remaining. Man, I gotta be quicker to buy. Because all these small trades like that could have been winning trades. It seems like it's like lingering. Come on. Blazing me with the fills though. So far, so good here at 70. Can we see 85 before the pullback? Churning here a little bit. Ooh, come on. There's a seller there, man. That's like 40,000. That was me chasing the entry there. That's what happened. It is that kind of market though, so you know I give myself a little bit of a pass there. I should have just waited for that pullback instead. Taking a couple cents. I'm watching for the bigger dip if it comes. If it breaks, if it doesn't teleport, I should be able to capture the trade. But waiting. It's not, well, waiting. It's not really pushing through as smooth as I would expect at 90. We're seeing resistance. There's some small sellers, 15,000, 20,000, popping up mid 80s, high 80s. I gotta not catch another big loss though. Nope. I might try again. Waiting. Come on, we bought up those sellers again. Okay, maybe it needs the pullback. Yep. Well, it definitely needs the pull. There's another seller of 90,000 this time. As we eat down a wall, there's like another wall. Trying for the breakout there. So easing off, gonna wait. We're getting like a flat top up here. But doesn't seem like it'll be a smooth move. If the order comes down aggressively, I could try, but other than that, I think waiting is going to be the best move here. So we might be seeing a 5-minute pullback. Or maybe not. Low right there, 71. It seems like people are going short here too. Like there's maybe some profit taking and then everything else is like short sellers. Mm, I might ease off here. Yep. All right, let's let this thing pull back. Flush down. Come on. Dip, 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 dip. Dip like there's no tomorrow. All right, this is fine. This is good enough. All right, cool. I'm only in 1,500 shares. I don't think I'll want to add to this position. I'll kind of hold long here. 5-minute setup. Unless I get stopped out, I'm looking to hold a trade. Boy, I'm about to get stopped out here. Just better not stop me out. That was about a penny close. You know, sometimes I wonder if I should just buy. Well, where I'm buying right now. It's like I'm putting a stop in place where the stock should not drop below, or else it's just looking too weak. Sometimes I wonder if I should just wait for that level with an even tighter stop at that point. You know, like buying where my stop loss is. Like, come on, we're already seeing like a bigger pullback here. I might get stopped out. 35. KB, are the bulls not alive? We're breaking below VWAP here. 5-minute setup. Will we see a bounce? What I don't want or need here is slippage if it does come down. Hopefully it doesn't like teleport if it does end up being weak. But if not, can we hold up our levels and then eventually curl up back to 50, 60, 70, and so forth? And 33 my stop. If the bottom of this thing is 30, bro, I'm gonna be tight, but well, cool, whatever. Let me see if the cheaper stocks are moving. There are bids at 30 as I was selling there, like a 50K buyer, so we'll see. Look at ENSC, look at that. All right, I'll take the 500 bucks. We're gonna give back, sadly, the 5-minute setups, man. Can we base out here a little earlier, consolidate sideways, and then see the red to green? It's going so low, and you know it might still happen, but the pullback just almost like the low of day. And we're seeing these full retracements, right? So ENSC, how are we doing? This is essentially what it's supposed to look like. This is a beautiful setup right here. consolidate sideways, but even this is like below low of day. We'd want to see the pullback hold maybe 60% retracement. All right, for this one, of course, I'll have to be watching either a dip or a breakout. This stock has range, I cannot forget. So I gotta be careful, gotta be accurate, take precise trades here. Got bids here, I'll try. Well, the only thing we would have needed there was a bigger position. But so far, so good. Holding 500. Nine. Maybe it goes for 70 here. There's some selling. It's moving like hot knife going through butter. That's insane. The glide there over 69 was pretty interesting. I was hoping for the breakdown and reclaim there. Bit of a false breakout. Ah, I thought there's a hidden buyer there. And maybe there was. Might have been smaller though. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. It's a good dip. It's a good dip. This is a good dip. Either to break and reclaim tightly or pull back into the previous, area. Hmm. Mm-mm. Waiting. There's definitely a bit of a churn here. But what I'm thinking is to treat this as a starter, and then, I'll be taking on more risk, of course. But if this, this one, and if I get stopped out of this trade, I'll be upset. Like, these 5 minute pullbacks need to hold up a fair level and then curl. But I'll look to accumulate here. Adding at 62. Holy shit. 50 nut, bro. Come on. You're not Titanic all the way. Freaking stocks. How much do we need to pull back? Alright. I'm gonna try to add lower. Jeez Louise, I tell you. The setup looks good. It's a matter of not getting stopped out of the trade. I'm comfortable where I am. My stop is in place. It's a matter of the stock not going into oblivion before giving a proper curl and bounce. KB, are the Bulls still alive on this, what I would think is a pretty solid 5-minute setup? Are the Bulls still alive? Are the Bulls still alive? If I don't get stopped out, I could hold this trade for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. It all depends on if it goes into the absolute sub-zeros or not. So we'll be patient, we'll sit back and wait, see how it plays out. ENSC. $60.40 by $60.80. 60, 60. $59.80 by 60, 60, 60, 60, 50. Time. 3 minutes has passed and we haven't really bounced, which is, not ideal for this type of trade. But still being patient, giving it a chance. Big bits getting filled, and bro, I don't understand why these stocks pull back so much. It's crazy. It didn't trigger my stop yet, which is good. But again, it's still such a low pullback. Hopefully we're seeing a bit of a stride here. If this trade works out nicely, it'll be a nice trade. We should be able to make over 1K. PHUN is moving. PHUN ripping. Time. The candle is coming to an end. Can we close 62, 63? Set up the next candle for the red to green. If not, perhaps the depths. There's the new candle. Right now, the Jeopardy music is playing in my head as I'm just feels like I'm waiting an eternity here for something to happen. I don't want to see major resistance early. So as buying starts to get in, if we can see like mid 60s with relative smooth and ease, it will be a good sign. At this point is where I'd move my stop higher than where it was. But I'm not looking to take profits, not even close. Waiting. But I am gonna move my stop higher than what it was just now. So just giving it a chance. All right. It might give an early pullback, or it might just go all the way. But we'll see. Bro, we tried this trade I think yesterday or the day before. We get stopped out by like 3 cents, and then the thing goes up. Let's see how it handles the first pullback here. This will usually be like the last chance. I mean, it depends. We kind of started out from 58, so we'll see if it's tight. Maybe it might be a little bigger, but we'll want to see this pullback here hold up well. If it gets bought up, it really tells me that the bulls are still, in control. Nothing tells me that the stock shouldn't be able to get back to 76. So I'm just gonna keep holding. I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna keep my stop in mind. Okay. Great sign right there. Now, can we get high of day on the rest of it? I probably should have been selling the ask on every trade. The stock is so liquid that I more than likely would have gotten filled. Might have lost like a full cent on the entire position to this point because of that. The 5 minute candlestick still looks good. I'll try to add back with a smaller position. Taking 60. Oh, there's a spread. There's a bit of a spread. Taking 66 and it's coming down. All right. Well, the 5 minute candlestick is no longer looking good. Man. And this is why it's good to take profits along the way, man, because what the hell is this? After the stock working so hard to get up there, then this happens in just 10 seconds. I thought this thing was gonna pull back to from we had a high of 76. I was thinking 64. I thought 64 and the absolute lowest should have been like 60, 61. The stock pulls back to 58. There's gonna be days where I do not look to re-average. That I re-averaged on this trade. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like take the loss and then buy lower again with another stop. I mean, the pullbacks are just so big. 76 to 58. And then it takes the stairs to go up here and then elevator to come back down. From 70 69, what was that? 10 seconds to get down to 60? Maybe 20 seconds. Well, I think I'm going to look to lock it in. Take the gains. It is bouncing up a decent amount here, 68. Why did it have to move so weird? Why can't we get a normal pullback? Well, it's good to see the 5-minute setup working. I guess in this type of market, we have to account for the excessive volatility. Similar to GNPX at the open. This one went from 365 to 320 like 4 times. Full retracement. Full retracement. The other side of this trade, I'd have been red like 800 or 700. We did sell, we might have sold a little early, I think. What was the first sell? Like 66. Might have been a little early considering that we didn't really bottom tick the stock. $9.59. $9.59. $9.58. And we got fills all the way to 65, 63, 63, 63, and then 65, 65, 65. And this is what? This is 8,000 shares filled 65. I think I bought and there was a spread. And then we added 60, another 14,000. Okay, the 60, so the first sell came at 66. Okay, this is not bad. 66, 67, and then 70, 69, 70, 70, 72. The 66 buyback did not go well. How's PHUN? Did it give a good move? Save loves these type of stocks like this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. The float should be lower. It's a good continuation setup as well. How's the level 2 looking? Fed watching it with small size first. Honestly, it looks decent, at least at first glance. So, oh, break of 12, kind of pushed up here aggressively, 80 cents. The question is going to be, where's the pullback going to go? How low? And how's the 5-minute candle stick looking? Pretty good. I think maybe just 500 shares, or maybe even less than that. Do 300. Taking 12.10. And does it need to go below 12? See, the pullbacks are just freaking gigantic. Can we get it on screen? Well, we're going to take some losses trying to get the dip here. And I think this is pretty fair. I'm going to try to add to this if it goes lower. And then, can I get the move back up? The only bad thing here is the, what time is it? Yeah, the new 5-minute candlestick did start. So there's more of a chance that we could see a 5-minute setup. Should be unlikely, but more of a chance. If it breaks below 12 and reclaims, it could be good, but if it goes down like a lot, I could get caught trying to add. It's holding for now. Maybe I should just add here. I got filled at 02. And okay. Okay. All right. Come on. Show us 12.30 out of this bounce. Showing me the depths. Well, even with small size, $200 to the drain. I really, honestly, like buying the 1-minute candle and the 5-minute candles red is always so tricky to get. It's better to just watch the 5-minute setup. If 88 is the low, I've stopped out at the absolute bottom and it's gonna go without me, but maybe it keeps going down some more. There's 72. The chart is still so bullish. So I'm gonna buy again. I'm gonna buy it again. I'm gonna buy it again. It's like the chart looks so good, but the freaking things, they just don't stop going down. I'm gonna risk like 20 cents. 77. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna risk a couple cents here. If I lose again, then that's it. It's like the charting is looking nice, and then the stock just keeps dropping. Why? Why can't we behave like a normal stock, have a pullback, and then bounce back up? Don't you do it to me. Do not stop me out. And making a new low again, bro. Well, $260 gone. It's gonna bounce somewhere. 50, maybe the $half at 50. And the bounce should be back over 12, like 12.15. All right, we're already giving back, and we should have been out of here. I'm gonna take a break, hold on to the 1500, and then come back and give it another go later. Small size. Now to mock me, right, and try to make me lose my discipline, now it curls up. But what you don't want to do is take this personal. This is not personal. I get it. Cool. ENSC. ENSC still fighting. There's $12. Beautiful 50-cent bounce. But it has to drop so low. There's 12.05, 12.10, and 12.15. My target. I would have been selling all right here. And it definitely has room to keep going, but I would have took it bulk of the position early. Freaking stock, man. It's always so close. But I'm taking that dip because the 5-minute chart is telling me that the stock should bounce. That the stock is too bullish to keep dropping. It's possible that it happens. Like it could just keep, go down to $8 or something crazy. But that's like more like, black swan kind of day. Really bad news just kind of came out kind of thing, or offering. But usually when there's a bullish 5-minute chart, the dip should work. It's a matter of just not getting chopped out of it. Sometimes the stocks, it just goes so low. 1287 to 1150. $1 and what was that, like 30-40 cents? In comparison, the last breakout was about 80 cents over 12. I gotta try and maybe like go over charts to see, especially in this type of market condition, how big the breakouts are. The breakouts are in comparison to the dips. Maybe there's like something I can gauge that can help me to be better positioned, because getting stopped out, buying high is happening. It happens too often, really, especially if you're using size early. Seems like ENSC is the hot stock. This pullback here is always tricky too, because it's either a place to get in if you're not in, or you could add here. But there are days where this just comes right back down, and then if you do add, you kind of feel like damn, we're getting a flag here. I'll try it. Small size. Do I want to actively trade this? It could come down some more here. It's coming down a lot. No, that flag is gonna fail. Maybe it needs more time. as I'm watching at a tape, I can definitely be active here. It's offering decent trades. Like for the quick scalps. That thing only gave a small bounce PHUN. It kept sinking. Some of these side stocks maybe not even worth it, you know? There's a wall at 40 at 72. Well, I should have jumped back in. It might just go all the way here. Damn, why are the buyers so big? It could have went right there. It might try again. Third tries the charm. Almost all the sellers have been bought up. And there's the last bunch of them, but it still didn't go. Up or down? Down. But not really down, so I'm going to jump in. And there's the move. Wow, lovely. $72 on the bids? What the heck? Come on. All right, easing off. Bro, every time I think I'm safe to just scale out of a trade slowly, this thing is just back down where you bought. Hold on, it's not done yet. If this the candle has 15 seconds and we're at 75. It's been whippy. I don't know. I think it might go again. I'm gonna just throw out small size. This is a little high versus the lows, but you know. All right, 74. 73.50. All right, I'll try to hold this trade here if possible. Just give it a little bit of time. Can we pull away 76 again? And we cannot. This stock does have like potential for $1. Hmm. It's another good entry. Again, the 5-minute candlestick is red. So that's my only like real like, thing here. Bounce, 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 bounce. Keeping it tight, which is good. And there's the bounce as I'm out. Jackson. Jackson, what's going on, brother? We're seeing a bigger pullback here, so I'm gonna wait. Alright, I gotta get back locked in. I'm missing trades. The low is 69 and sub 70. Good dip. I'm missing trades here. I'm talking in the chat. I gotta lock in here for now. I gotta lock in like Tim and Marcelo, who are probably not missing one single entry on this stock. High of the range here about 74, 75. High of day 81. The low there was 69. We're kind of still in this ascending support and move that we've been seeing. Definitely still is bullish. 5-minute candle to make the new high here would be over 76. We got seller 75. Can we get that baby pullback? Then the rip. Decent fill. Can we get the rip? Selling half below the resistance. And selling the other half for small gain. Not much on that trade. There it is, 75 break. Can we get lucky with another baby pullback? I'm gonna miss it. There's seller 76 though. It might pull back again. We cleared the seller 75. Well, okay. It's breaking 76. We might see 77. There's 77. 78. Not bad. Chasing it here is what I'm doing. It might go only 79. Again. Oh, son of a gun. Wall of sellers 80. Wall of sellers. It's still here. It might still go. Will we see a pullback? False breakout. That's where we need to see like 83, 84. You know, the 200 EMA is 85, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. All right, shutting her down. Shutting it down. I did a poor job right there. This we could have did well here. Especially break below 60 back above, getting in rhythm. Bro, how do you, I mean, that's crazy. Dynamo is an absolute beast, an absolute animal. Holding, is he still holding from 62? This 5-minute candle has 40 seconds to get its act together here. If we can close above like 77, 78, it looks pretty decent, to be honest. Stock might try again at 80. There's volume, but not high of day kind of volume yet. What was that low? 74. The 5-minute candle ended in decent shape. There's a bit of a wick, but I think it still looks good. So until this, unless this fails, this consolidation, unless the consolidation fails, a high of day I think is still right there, especially with a good volume push, good volume spike. Um, hmm. There are buyers at 74. And orders are filled. Oh, okay, the consolidation might be breaking down. Break and reclaim, 73. Okay. All right, okay, done for the day. Give him back. The depths has arrived. Bro, we took a couple of losses there. Watching for the break and reclaim, no good. Good day, very good day. Big Steve getting it done, brother. Big Steve. Man, Enzo, one of the students. Really love what I'm seeing there with the small size, just process over profits, and those green days are getting bigger with a little bit more size. I can definitely see them ballooning even more. But we had what, like $50 green days a few weeks ago. Now they're already pushing around 250. Way to go, man. I don't know if there's another. Well, I'm not in every chat room, of course, but we have a very high percentage of people who are like profitable compared to like all the active traders who are here every day. Students, team house members, the mentors, myself. A lot of people are improving in the Relentless trading community. It's good to see. And of course, above all else, it lets the world know of our transparency and that our strategy works well, right? And we've been improving every day. Hasn't been easy. It never will be easy. But we continue to push forward. We've been at it since 2019. For those OG subscribers who were here from, the very start. Slow and steady gains, man. The only thing that's changed really is just, gaining more experience over the years, putting more size behind the trades. I mean, we're still having trouble putting size behind the trades, to be honest. It's been 5 years of trying to size up, and we're not even close to where we can be in terms of what a ceiling is for the strategy and the style. It's insane. We're grateful to be here. We're grateful to be green, and we understand that there's room to keep progressing. So, we're definitely optimistic. We're definitely optimistic. Some people have like tried to argue with me that this strategy is harder to trade. And I listen to what they have to say. But it's like a difference in perspective, because trying to predict where a stock will be in the next 10 minutes is harder to do, in my belief, than predicting where the stock will be in the next 10 seconds. I don't know. It's, there's pros and cons to it. There's pros and cons. The 5 minute setup, the trade that I took today is the only trade that I take where I hold for a few minutes at a time. It has to be that specific circumstance. There are some dip trades on the 1 minute pullback where I could, panic flush, get a proper entry, could hold for like 40 seconds, a minute. But usually that's not the case, especially if the stock has a lot of range. We know that, in normal markets, this week the market has been super hot, but like in normal markets, the stock bouncing up 15-20 cents happens reasonably quick. And 15 to 20 cents for us, 1,000 shares is $150, $200. Or with more size, again, it could be more money. And so can that add up over a series of trades throughout the day? In fact, more than a series of trades, hundreds of trades throughout the course of a day. You know, it's funny how this and I'm not sure if there were people who were trading like this before I was doing it. There probably was, if I had to just guess. You know, there's millions of traders, people who are like private traders. They don't have YouTube and stuff. But when commissions went to zero, because you know, before commissions, I was trying to hold longer, and the issue would be that you'd be in a trade, unrealized, you're green 15 cents, but the profit target in the move is like a 50-cent profit target. You'd find that you'll be green 15 cents, the stock comes against you, and then stops you out, and then goes up to make the 50-cent move. So the moment commissions went away, and I didn't need to care about waiting for I didn't have to care anymore about like having fees for getting in and out. In my mind, I'm like, why not just take that 15 cents and then buy back? And so how we're trading, right? If I could like draw this up here. I'm gonna draw it on the screen here below. Let's pull up like a blank area here. Like the 5-minute setup, which is like more popular for what most people are doing. You know, you have the entry point wherever that is, let's just say $5, right? The entry point is $5 down here. Stock is down here. Let's just say target is 550, 5.5. And they're in, you know, stop might be like 4, whatever. Maybe 4, let's say, you know, you're looking for a 50-cent move. 2 to 1, you don't want to risk more than 25 cents. If you can keep it tighter than that, better. Let's say you're risking 10 to 15 cents, so stop is at 490 to 485, plus or minus, right? Let's just say 490. And you're waiting. So what happens when the stock goes to 15, back down to like 89, what you guys see happen to me on the 5-minute setups from time to time, and then goes up without you a couple cents, and then you feel like a moron. Well, I probably shouldn't say that. But you can feel frustrated. Let's say that. You can feel frustrated, right? So it's like, okay, when I'm up this amount, why not just take it, right? When the stock goes to 515, why not just take the gains right here? And then if it wants to continue, let's say I sell at 15 and it drops to 13, and then it gets back to 15 and shows that it wants to keep going again. Then I'm just gonna buy back 15, and it's like a breakout or bailout trade with a tight stop. And ideally, I'm not gonna stop out below my entry, and the stock is gonna keep going up. Now, of course, it's not that picture perfect. There can be slippage. There can be what I like to call the teleportation. You could be in anywhere, and the stock just teleports to a level down, and then you know you kind of have to take the loss. But that's what it is. But it does get choppy, right? That is one of the cons, the drawbacks, is that trying to actively trade a move up like that, there's, you know, the stock isn't just gonna go like this. So when we have all this incline and up and down, there are so many days where I buy the dip in the move trending up. I buy the dip, red is printing on the tape, so I sell break even, looking to buy back like a couple cents lower, but it never really drops. Like it might have dropped the center too, and instantly it's maybe back at like 520 versus let's say like 510 area. And then I didn't get back in, and then it's like, damn. And then on those days I could feel like, you know what, man, if I was just in at $5 holding, I wouldn't have to worry about getting in and out, right? But I don't know. I think I just found more success sooner with this style of trade, and I just stuck with it. Honestly, for anybody out there, if your discipline is high enough and you have great understanding of the strategy that you're studying, under the confines of the strategy that you're studying is a proven strategy, you should be able to become profitable. That's easier said than done, of course, but if you have the discipline and you have a high understanding of the strategy that you're studying, and the strategy is a proven strategy, at that point there shouldn't be anything stopping you from being a successful trader. But as we know, there's so many variables, right? Emotions, whatever, and everything else, discipline. And so for somebody who has mastered a strategy, nothing stops me from thinking that I cannot master another strategy. Or, it could be similar, it could be different, right? Because we've already proven that we could be disciplined towards a system. And that's all I need to know that I could be successful. Hopefully that makes sense. A bit of a rant right there. So if you can master one strategy, if you wake up tomorrow and decide, or let's say edge decay or something like, maybe a broker change or what is it called? Like a government change in terms of like the SEC, like a governing change, right? SEC or FINRA, whatever. If you have discipline and consistency, then you can master another strategy too. I think with the other style of trading, like holding longer, if I was to continue to put more time behind it, I think eventually I would have became profitable. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. But you definitely have to have a high understanding of the strategy. And some of that comes with the intuition over the years, seeing different market conditions. All right, guys, let's jump into Gen 1 and hang out. Is Marcelo still trading? Let's jump into Gen 1. For any of you guys who are watching my stream and chat, let's jump in there, hang out, have a good talk. I'm going to end the screen recording. How many people do we have? What's up? What's up?
RT, thanks for the shout out, man.
Yeah, bro, you've been killing it, man. Way to go, man.
Appreciate it.
I still
Thank
think you
you.
can size up faster than you're sizing up, but again, process over profits. The market is going to be here forever, so there's no rush. But just keep killing it, bro. I mean, I'm impressed.
Yeah, man. You and Mighty have been telling me the same thing. I'm just giving back too much money, man. I make it and I give it back when I size up, so I'm taking it more gradually. But I do, dude. I do want to size up a lot more.
Yeah, sizing up is like the next step in the process because there's like a learning curve to sizing up for a lot of people. I was just mentioning on the live stream that for me it's like been like 5 years in the in progress, you know.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the next corner to turn.
Yeah, but keep going, man. Keep killing it.
Hello, everyone.
Big Beam, how you doing, brother?
What's up, dude? Fumbled a little bit today, but I'm up 2K right now. And hoping that ENSC gives another move. How about you? Did you kill?
I'm up about 2K as well.
Yeah. I'm up 3.6 alone on ENSC, and I feel like I traded it pretty badly. I was chasing too much, but the side stocks kind of bringing my overall P&L down today.
Yeah,
Keeps on happening.
side stocks have been killing me over the entire week.
Same, dude. Literally. But I'm happy to be green. I went from green to red, and now I'm back green. So just roller coaster every day since Friday, to be honest.
Yeah, these volatile markets are really good, but you got to be careful about getting caught on the other side. Like I think it was last Friday, I was telling the guys, like I didn't really do as well in this hot streak here compared to other markets. But got a little bit of green. So if we get catch on the wrong side of things or give back too much, sometimes it can potentially limit us having to walk away early, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ben S. Ben's your mic is on. Okay, let's see he left.
ENSC might pop here if it can get above 72. Nope. This thing is so volatile. It's crazy.
He took the dip.
No, I was watching at the 65 area, but that was a good dip.
UBXG.
Is that math right? I don't know if this math is right. BIVI. Not much.
Feel like I needed to hold up 330s for it to, not that it was, I think it was gonna do anything crazy, but just to be tradable in that range. But if we get below that, then to me it's like it's done for the day also.
Oh, Gio, what's up, brother?
Oh, what's up? No, everything good. Had a base hit day today, so happy about that. It's interesting. I was hearing you say how you didn't like super capitalize on this on the hot wave. And what's funny is that the first 2 weeks of this month, it wasn't when that hot wave started, but I was doing really good. And it was last week when the hot
UBXG.
wave came to be that I finally got like my first red day in like 2 weeks. And like I also feel like I didn't capitalize when it was hot either, as much as I probably could have.
Yeah, and my biggest issue was hold time and the stock's lack of micro pullbacks, or even sometimes if it did give, the move was so aggressive that I would hesitate to jump in, but they would keep going. But primarily hold time. So for us, if we can like identify what the issue is and then try to improve on it for the next go, because maybe we get another hot week again sometime soon, or maybe another few months.
It's funny. We always say how when the market goes from hot to cold, it takes adjusting in our trading to get good in those cold moments. And honestly, you could say the same for the opposite, you know?
Yeah.
Hell. Hell.
Watching this under 63. I might just hold here at 35 though.
Jorge, how did you do today?
Dang, dude. That was such a weird.
Um,
Yo.
What's up? What's up? How do you do?
RT, what's up? I'm small red, like I think $80 or so.
Are you still on Trade Station?
Yeah, I'm still on Trade Station.
Hmm.
hmm Yeah, so missing out on the pennies really does suck. And some of it, dude, some of it, like the level 2, when I look at it, it looks very like now I don't want to say easy, but like it looks smoother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How are you
So it kind of
doing?
does suck.
How are you doing on
So
the
what?
month?
Dude, on the month, dude, this month I got cooked. The last 2 months were good, but I don't know why this month has been so hard. Like I think, hold on, let me log into TradeView. I think I only have like 6 green days out of the whole month. Well, I'm still green on the month, but it's like, yeah, I only have 6 green days. I mean, luckily I'm still green on the month, which I guess is all right. But I don't know, been struggling this whole month.
Is it primarily from the first 2 weeks or last week as well?
Yeah, for all 3 of them. Well, no, primarily the second week, and the third and last week.
Be sure to hit those archives, brother. Check out, and you can
Yeah,
watch all perspectives.
I tried to, but it's very different. Like it is very different from like because I watch you guys a lot and I watch primarily Tim, and
Yeah.
it's like the same trades that he takes I can't really take on here on Trade Station really. Like I don't know, it's very different. Also the sell too. It's like I don't know the price improvement really does play like a huge part of scalping. Like for example, like on drug, like I wasn't able to really trade drug on Trade Station. It just wouldn't like connect or I don't know, even this I don't know, just the price improvement. Like when I buy, sometimes I would get filled, and then like the same area that Tim is buying, I'm buying, I don't get filled, but he gets like a really good fill, and then
Yeah.
on the exit he gets a really good fill, and on my exit it's a bid like a bid fill, and you know,
I'm on the live stream right now, so I'm not gonna say this, but that thing that I told you to do, I think you should consider
mhm.
doing it. Like it makes sense to do, man, and you get right back
Yeah, it
into
does
the
make sense.
flow.
I've been thinking
It's
about
it's
it,
a
especially this month because man,
bro, it's a bit of a technical thing, but it's like if you do it, like you're back where you need to be, and you know, like
yeah,
let them shut it down first, like rather than not trying it at all.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, how many shares are you pushing? Like a day or so?
Like with Schwab, I like Schwab. There's like no restrictions because like 390 rules gone. People
hmm
people are like I'm pretty sure like Beam and like Tim and these guys are probably well over like millions of shares on these penny
Yeah,
stocks.
yeah.
You
Um,
can message BMAC too. I'm pretty sure BMAC probably is like 5+ million shares a day. Save is crazy with Sai. He pays 1,000 1,000 a day in commissions on average.
yeah, but for his type of days, you know, it's kind of worth it.
So if he's
But
yeah, if
you,
he's paying that much, it shouldn't be a problem for you.
yeah. But I mean, it's like on Trade Station too. I'm having like, I think before all that that whole situation happened, I was finally turning the corner. Like my biggest day on TD on was like 2 point something. I think like 2.2 or I don't know. And I've had PR days on Trade Station, you know, with 2.5, 3, and 1.6. Like last week,
Yeah.
I had my PR day 3K. So like I still think it's possible. But then again, there's also days like, for example, today or even last week where, you know, that price improvement really does it really does matter.
Yeah, you're missing out too much. It's like opportunity cost, right? It's like you're missing out on too much
Yeah,
of what could have been, and then you're also missing
yeah,
out on like the experience of practicing in that price range.
yeah. It's yeah that too. But you for you, you're not with the SEC with what's it called, a large trader ID or something like that.
Um, I don't think I registered.
Mm-hmm.
You don't.
But
I
have they
don't think
messaged you?
they don't. You don't have to. I think you have to be hitting like a very specific type of criteria daily. Like it's like a
Yeah,
large. Yeah, I got that letter before. There was a day I traded like maybe like 10 million shares or something on one of those penny
yeah,
stocks. They sent that
yeah.
to me the next day. But unless you're like consistently hitting those like massive side,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll have to like register. But if not, like you don't need to register. I know a lot of big traders who haven't registered, like that push way more size than me.
Mm-hmm.
And DRA looks pretty good right here,
I like it.
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't fail under 50.
But dude, yeah, cause like trying to scalp on Trade Station, like I see it's possible, but it's like way harder for some reason. It's just way I don't know why it's so hard, but it's way harder than what it is on Thinkorswim. You
Also,
know, I
you
don't want to complain and stuff like that, but it's tough.
Also,
It
you
gets
could
tough.
there's different account types too, like corporate accounts and things like that. But
Hmm.
definitely do that thing that we spoke about. That's like the easiest thing to
Yeah,
do.
Now I'm curious.
yeah. I've been trying to look into that, but
Is
some of my family they have issues with their like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's
They
fine.
have they have issues.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Hmm.
But you kind of just do what you got to do. But that's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna say I lost my train of
Oh
thought,
yeah,
but
go back to highs here.
no, but I've been thinking about it though, especially.
There's gonna be hot markets again coming soon. So and this thing looks
I
like it's
know,
gonna
but it's
go.
like, but yeah, I feel like I I don't want to say I need like Thinkorswim, but it's kind of is necessary.
Yeah, brother. I would have did that. I would have did that the next day. I mean, I'm doing okay, but I'm not really pleased with how things went. Honestly, like every hot day, like I came pretty close to doing big numbers, but for one reason or another, but primarily my whole time wasn't able to capture a lot of the bigger moves. Um, and I had issues this month giving back profits pretty early in the month. So when the
Hmm.
hot week came along, um, I wasn't in the best place to dominate. So in these type of markets, you know, you got to expect to give back profits. Everything is so volatile, things like that. But it definitely played into that theme of me getting green and then going back flat or giving back a lot off the top. And so there's a lot of days where I left early and, you know, kind of ended flat rather than maybe just sticking around and just extending my max loss and just going crazy.
Yeah. But how much size were you pushing on news from last week and UZE? Do you remember?
What price was it?
It was like sub $2. It was above. It was a penny stock that went from like 60, 50 cents to $1, then went to like $2 or something like that. But I stopped trading it like at $1.50 or I don't know.
I think I was only using like 3K size, even at like break of
3K.
like around one. Like I was going pretty like pretty small on size.
Mm-hmm. I also think that plays a big factor too. When I watch Tim's archives, it's like he's pushing like 9K
Wow.
or
That's
6, 8K size. And on those type of stocks, I'm only pushing like 1.52, 2.5. So I could play a factor in P&L too.
Oh, it makes a
But dude,
huge
it's like
difference.
yeah, it makes a huge difference. Almost like double and triple.
Especially if you
So
get green early. If you capture
mhm.
some big trades early, like it's a couple different things. One, the cushion, you know, in the actual in terms of actual cash. Then two,
DVGI.
confidence. Then three, it's like we don't really lose a ton of money on every trade. It's usually like a few big flushes where we can lose. And so
Yeah,
if you're managing and sizing appropriately from there, it's like smooth sailing. And then it encourages you to take some higher risk trades that can work out super well. Like there's just no hesitation.
yeah.
I took a high risk trade on drug yesterday and it destroyed me. It was
Yeah,
pretty brutal.
drug is a beast, man. Those spreads, the range, you got to be very careful.
Yeah, no, it was tough for sure.
No, wait, I've been thinking about RT. I think I'm gonna look into it today and see what I can do.
Oh, I sold ENSC at 63. That was a nice move.
It's hitting descending resistance here at 65, so it may not be a bad, sell, I think.
Yeah, I got it under 60 and then it popped so fast. My like reptile brain kicked in and just hit sell.
When something instantly pops, like those major instant pops, like my instinct is always to sell.
Yeah.
Like basically every single time.
DVGI.
So I feel that.
Oh, DBGI is also moving. God, penny land, baby. Oh, that's a
Then RT,
crazy
what's
move.
up? What's up with your brother?
You said say it again?
What's up with your brother?
DVGI.
Right now he's what is he on the sidelines? Like I think he had lost just a little bit a few months ago and decided to wait to come back because he's working like two jobs. This guy is
Yeah.
like sleeping 2 hours a day. So
Yeah,
he's gonna
that's what he told me over there. Yeah.
yeah, bro, he's going crazy. So he's gonna leave one of the jobs to like have more time to trade. But up until then, he's like taking time, having a proper, make sure to have a proper game plan, and then come back again with small size to like have more time to focus, study, trade, stuff like that.
Bro, DBGI is just literally going straight up. Crazy. Oh my God, and I sold too soon.
DVGI.
Look at this thing.
Um,
Oh,
DVGI.
Buy this third candle. Let's see. I'll buy that. Alright, I got right there.
You got to be careful for the dip.
And ooh,
Okay. Brutal.
that was the spot.
Yeah, this is brutal.
No, that was the spot, I think.
It's crazy because it bounced for the 70K seller, right at 70, like 43.
Yeah. I'm in 429. I'm in pretty high, so I'll probably cut it soon. But I want high day. No. Might come back to 41. Back in. Am I going to get flushed on? Yep.
Now it's not bouncing. Interesting.
Yo,
Okay.
beam.
All right.
Is beam in
Maybe
here?
this is the curl.
Uh,
Feel me on the ass. Come on.
well, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, you gotta wait for
Mhm.
the base, but 38 the bottom here, I think. Hopefully.
No, I ended up getting it, but on the way down, you get me.
Yeah.
So now I'm less red because I got it at the very end, but I hear you. Have just being patient till you get it, the right spot.
And the RA also bouncing.
That one I'm doing great on. Wow, but look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, you're right, RT. Wow, that was a beautiful bounce.
Oh yeah. I gotta buy a
Uh,
bigger monitor. He sucks.
go. Go, 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 go. Damn,
You're
it
in
just didn't go
5
fast
day.
enough. I accidentally had 38K shares there too.
Dude, you're a monster, bro.
Well, well, I changed one of my hotkeys from 9.5 to 19 so I didn't have to double tap. But I forgot that I was on that hotkey. That was a nice dip though.
Yeah. I should have bought it.
I'm gonna chase this just because of the
Got the dip
559.
DBGI
It's really heavy up here, huh?
green on it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what was happening to me early on ENSC. I'd see that tape on like a flush of green, I'd chase it, and then it would just stall instead of just being disciplined and waiting for like good support areas to buy at.
Yeah, yesterday on that stock, I gave back everything trying to get breakouts.
Yeah, dude. Oh, did I get it?
Big bottoming wick on DBGI.
All right. Well, that was a pretty good trade.
Still has 2 minutes though.
Just not breaking high a day. It's crazy how fast your day can turn. Like I spent the entire morning going from green back to red, and I was hovering around like 1K until the very end of the day. It's happened a lot lately.
I mean, like on stocks like ESFH, like the amount of money that can, pass quick.
Yeah, dude. All it takes is like one decent move up like that. Like that's a cent move. And if it goes back to highs here, like you can have like 1K trades with $100 of risk. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the pennies.
You got to be pushing that size though.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, well, I looked at my average loser. My average loser is the same with 19K shares on these penny stocks as it is with 2K shares on like a $6 stock.
Yeah.
So once you get past like the fact that it is 19,000 shares, like the risk is the same, if that makes sense. And it's actually a little bit better because my reward is almost triple what my normal winning trade is on like $6 stocks.
I think we could get like a move here for this candle. Maybe.
A breakdown and reclaim at this level could be nice.
But under 53?
Yeah.
Yeah. DBGI's perking up too. But I hate that price action when it just grinds up towards high a day. Like there's nowhere to really get in.
Yeah, we're really gonna go lower.
Alright.
Okay, I think this could be it
Well, it
right here.
held.
Wait, what? Oh,
Okay,
I hit limit sell. What the heck?
come on through 55. Wow, let's go. Alright.
Alright. 51. I wanted to get 51.
No, I tried to take that and I hit my hotkey. Wrong hotkey.
Oh no. I sold it too soon. Oh well.
Always, I mean,
Wow, look at
I
that.
could write a book about how I sold it too soon. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, big bidder. Go up to 90. No,
Dang.
no, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
It should happen. 60.
594. What a lucky exit. It's not done yet, though. Over 60.
Got that dip
No.
again at DBGI.
Oh. It's toying with us.
So maybe sub 57. Maybe not. Yeah, it's kind of
Nope.
heavy.
Yeah.
Tell me it's
6.
not like the funnest like trading
Ooh.
with the homies.
I got that 560. But it's not bouncing, so I'm gonna sell.
ACON.
Yeah, I got a high fill there.
Ooh. There's the actual low, is the 30s. Might just. Oh, I sold that too soon too.
ACON.
Yeah, 53 is the actual support spot.
Man, I botched the move going up. Apparently, I hit a limit order as I bought and kind of sold without even realizing.
Dang. That's unfortunate.
DBGI. This one is trying.
I had just gotten the dip on that last candle, but I sold it before that bigger move.
Yeah, if DGBI can get over that prior wick high and then hold, that would be very interesting.
Oh,
Over
it's
this 44 level. Now, is
Wow.
it gonna hold? It just held. Should go. But now it's stalling. Like, yeah.
Still fighting. There's a bid. And the bid did nothing.
I think there's a hidden seller at that 452 area.
You know, it's so funny. I was looking at NDRA, and right when I hear RT say there's a bid, I just bought DBGI without even looking at it.
You gotta look, brother. You can get
But I
smoked.
instantly
Oh, here we go.
I
Whoa,
got up
whoa.
pretty quickly when I saw it wasn't gonna move.
NDRA.
NDRA, go baby. 2030. 2030. Skip. Nope. These are some good moves.
Okay. Can't do much.
All right, I'm giving back too much.
Yeah.
Pastor giving back a little too much. But if I didn't miss the freaking move going up, man, I'd have made like
And
500.
Mm-hmm. Back over 60 times.
A terrible close.
Yeah, the 5-minute candlestick closed pretty bullish on NDRA, so it should continue even if it takes some time.
Yeah.
Big bidder.
I'm guessing the Mighty's doing a recap probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I don't see him.
And I was looking for 57.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Big seller popped up and then it did the same thing as last time, RT. It just went up when the seller showed up.
64, 64, 64, 64, 60. No. Darn it.
What does this thing want to do here? It held
Alright, in there again. Let's go.
50
Kaboom.
and 60.
Boom, baby. Let's go. I think DBGI, not a terrible dip here, maybe. Nice. I'll take that.
Come on, NDRA.
DBGI could do something decent here. It's tricky, 2 pennies going at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Dude, that much.
I'm a little late to that. 61 low. 5-minute candle is strong, so I like the dip. But gotta be careful. NDRA. Bro, can I not get a winning trade? Are you kidding me?
Maybe under 60.
Yeah, I'm looking for maybe 57 potentially.
I'm out of here. I gotta shut it down. Bro, I'm good. Alright, shutting it down. I gotta leave. What the hell, man? Where am I at?
Yeah, at some point, it's not even being productive at this point, you know?
Yeah, it's so choppy up here around the 60s.
I just want 58, and then I can just walk away.
The
I just want 65.
pastor is out. Taking the games.
Ooh, yep, that's gonna be my calling card.
There, maybe.
Well, it might go to 56 at the double bottom of that candlestick and then curl.
Yeah, the bid keeps on showing up at 90 though. I want to chase this, but like it's so dangerous. Yeah, the 57.
Oh, there's
There's
a
a
bid.
huge bidder, but like it just ate right.
Sometimes those bids are
Ooh,
tricked, right? I don't know.
All right, this
now
better
it
be the
should just
bottom.
go.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like it should be popping here and just going, but the fact that it's stalling is
Yeah,
kind
I
of pissing me off.
I felt that. I felt that. I feel that.
I should have held. Oh well.
Yeah, but look, that's crazy.
I
But
know.
I
It's
feel
just
you.
the timing.
Those bids so massive, you expect a big pop, and if it doesn't, those are the massive flushes too. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. All in all, I think it's a good strategy to have, but it just sucks when it goes in your favor the second after you sell.
Also, that red 5-minute candle is probably not going to be too helpful.
All right. For those of you on YouTube, stay safe, stay green. You guys can join the chat
Yeah.
if you want to join the conversation. Take care.